Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can probably tell from what I'm holding in my hand, we are messing around with Plasti dip again today. But right now, we're going to do something that I don't believe anybody has ever done, or at least I've never personally seen on YouTube before. What I'm holding in my hand right now is the Metallizer from Plasti dip. You're supposed to spray this over a black base coat to get a very bronze, or depending on how much of this you apply, a gold finish on your wheels, or whatever it is that you're spraying. If you all have been watching my channel for any period of time, you guys know that I have blacked out the badges on my F-150 using the base black Plasti dip. I've sprayed my wheels piano black using the new product from Dip Your Car called Hyper Dip. So, I bought the bronze Metallizer wheel kit for this truck. I will be taking the black stuff off the wheels and doing a bronze look to see how it looks. But I'm a somewhat creative person, and it got me thinking, what would a Metallizer look like over different base coats of Plasti dip? Because like I said already, it comes with a black base coat. That is what you're supposed to spray the Metallizer over. But I've done a lot of projects with Plasti dip in the past, and so I have got some gunmetal gray and also a brighter candy apple red can of Plasti dip laying around. So what I'm going to be doing in today's video is I'm going to be spraying a base coat of red, of gray, and of black Plasti dip on 3 identical items, and then spraying the Metallizer over the top of it to see what kind of effect mixing those two gives us. This is going to be our test subject today. This is a bracket that goes inside the bed of a truck for if you're going to put an anchor tie down or something like that in there. I have got 3 of these, so they are going to be completely identical. I'm going to spray one of these with black, one of these with red, and one of these with gray. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like, and then we're going to spray the Metallizer over the top of it to see what kind of result this gives us. Okay, you guys know the drill. We got black going on this one, red going on this one, and gray going on this one. We'll hit them both with 3 to 4 coats. We'll do the exact same process for the beginning coverage, and then we'll start hitting all of them with the Metallizer. Okay, the first coat should only be about 50% coverage. You could see slight color changes in the red and the gray. The black one just looks black, but we're doing it for the base coat. So I will say this, the gray one looks awesome. Even with just the first coat on it, probably went a little too heavy with the first one. That one was probably a little bit closer to 50% coverage, which is what you're supposed to be. But yeah, first coat's done. Okay guys, we are moving on to our 4th and final coat. Everything is coming along looking pretty good so far. This 4th and final coat is going to be an extremely heavy, wet, overlapping coat. We're really going to lay it on there. Everything is turning out pretty smoothly, as you can see, but we are going to make it, like I said, very wet, overlapping a lot, very thick, to try and give it as smooth of a finish as possible for when we hit it later on with the Metallizer. Okay, the 4th and final coat has been applied for all of the different things. Now, Plasti dip does make a bunch of different Metallizers. This one specifically that we're using is the copper Metallizer. I fully expect this guy to come out like a bronze, probably like a dark copper, more of a burnt bronze color, but truthfully I have absolutely no idea how these colors are going to react when we spray them over the gray and the red base coat. I could probably imagine the red one turning out in a goldish, probably a goldish color. The silver one, honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I'm really excited to see the way that basically this is like a flake overlay of some sort, the Metallizer is. So I'm really excited to see how it reacts and what kind of colors it turns out when we spray it over the different base coats. Okay, so on the black base coat, I think we can pretty easily see that it has a nice darker copper look to it. Looks a lot more like an old penny, I guess. Coming over here to the red, you can definitely tell that it has some sort of like, you know, grayish, almost not grayish, bronzish, goldish undertone flake to it. But with only one can of bronze Metallizer, that's probably a really good area. When the light hits it, is when you can best see the copper bronze flake to it. Coming over to the gray one, this didn't spray out too evenly, but you can kind of tell this one has like a lot more of a gray gold to it than like a dark bronze, like with the black base coat. So this is only with one coat on it so far. The more coats that you apply with this, the closer to gold your finish is going to be. So we are going to let these guys dry. We'll hit them with another coat and see what the result is with that one after adding the second coat. All right guys, getting ready to film, or spray rather, the second and final coat. As you can see, once this guy dries, it actually takes on a much more drastic gold, bronze, metallic finish to it. Especially from this angle right here when the light is hitting it well. It is significantly more gold and bronze than when I initially sprayed it. I guess it's kind of one of those things that once it dries, it kind of assumes more so of the color. This is a really nice finish right here. That exact bronze, very dark, very burnt, not gold shimmery bronze copper is going to be the color combination that I'm going to be putting on my truck. I did a piano black hyper dip wheel color on my 2020 F-150. I'm going to be peeling that off and going with this. I think it'll be unique. I hope it'll turn out cool, and I'm excited to do it. I'll show you guys the red one more time. This one almost has like a fiery red gold shimmer to it. I actually really like the way that this is turning out, and I'm excited to see what everything looks like with the second and final coat on it. So without any further ado, let's get to spraying. Okay, so we put the final coats on all of these. We're gonna let them dry. As we know from applying the first coat, these guys get a much more gold, much more true to the color finish as it dries. So we're gonna let it dry. We're gonna let the color shift, essentially work its magic when it dries. We'll bring them inside, get them under some really good lighting, and show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, all the colors are dry. The color combinations, the way they turned out, it looks awesome. Enjoy the footage. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the way that all these things turned out. I know I did. These color schemes are awesome. I mentioned this earlier in the video, but I am going to be taking this darker bronze one that had the black base coat, and I am going to be painting the wheels on my 2020 F-150 that color. I've been eyeing a set of wheels like this for a while, and since Plasti Dip is like a non-permanent thing that you can do, I'm gonna give it a try, see if I like it. If not, I can always just peel it right off and go go back to the black wheels that I had before. But let me know, guys, is this something that you guys think is cool? Do you guys want me to see, do you guys want to see me try other different color combinations and stuff like that with Plasti Dip? Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of projects like this in general. I like being creative, I like experimenting, I like trying new things. So you guys let me know. And as always, I read all the comments, and I'll try my best to get back to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for all your support. And yeah, we will see you guys on the next video.